Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 12th lesson of D2 chapter number 16, exercise 16b, that is about the construction of histogram with equal and unequal class width. What is histogram and how to construct the histogram, and how to decide the class width and check whether the class width is equal or not, and what to do and how to construct the histogram when class width is not equal. These are the questions that have to be really clear to all of my students. So all those students who have missed the previous class or they are joining us late, and there are some people who are catching our channel now, for all those people I'll be giving the link of the lesson in the description box so that you can watch those all lessons properly, because lessons of mathematics require continuous practice and integration of the lesson. If one link is weak, the next concept will also be weak. In this lesson, students will be discussing the frequency polygon and how to construct frequency polygon. Before moving to the actual lesson, it's really important to understand what is the meaning of polygon and frequency polygon. Always integrate your concepts with the previous learned concepts so that learning becomes more easy and perfect. So the first question that comes in the mind is, what is polygon? A polygon is a many-sided closed plane figure. So for the shape to be a polygon, it has to be many-sided, and the minimum number of sides required for the shape to be a polygon is 3. That is the triangle, many-sided closed plane figure. So from this definition we can get the idea that frequency polygon will also be some many-sided closed figure based on the frequencies, and it must be closed. So coming to actual topic, that what is frequency polygon? Okay, coming to frequency polygon, it's the graph obtained by joining the midpoints of the tops of the consecutive bars in the histogram by means of the line segments, and the midpoints at both ends are joined with the x-axis to make it close. So it means that in order to construct the frequency polygon, either we can draw first the histogram, or without histogram we can draw the polygon. But for the polygon we have to mark the midpoints, and we have to join the midpoints of the tops of the consecutive rectangles, and then we have to join those all line segments to x-axis midpoints, and then that will give you the idea of the closed figure. Let's move to question number 15, and let me read question number 15 from the book. Question 15 says that copy and complete the following table which gives the frequency distribution of the lengths of the 40 fishes of the certain species, measure to the nearest millimeter, draw the frequency polygon for the distribution. So for the construction of frequency polygon, the first requirement is that we have to find out the class mark or the mid value. So let me quickly go for the construction and calculation of the midpoint or mid value. So recall my previous lesson that how to construct the mid value or class mark or midpoint or mid value, that we are going to add the upper and lower class limit of the same class and make it half. Okay, upper and lower class limit of the same class and make it half. So 32, 34, 30 plus 34, this is 64 divided by 2 is 32, minus 27, so 5. So the next will be 37, but let me check it. 35 plus 39 divided by 2, 37, and then 40 to 44, 40 plus 44, and this is 84 divided by 2, 42. Okay, and then 45 plus 49 divided by 2, 47. Okay, 47, and then 50 to 54, 50 plus 54 divided by 2, this is 52, 55 plus 59 divided by 2, this is 57. Okay, I hope you are clear about the construction of midpoint or mid value. Let's quickly recheck the calculation. Okay, develop the habit of rechecking the calculation before moving to the next step. 32, 35 plus 39 divided by 2. They have the gap of 5 units, so plus 5 will be giving me 42, plus 5 will be giving me 47, again plus 5, 52 plus 5 is 57. Okay, and now the frequencies are already given. Now basically we have to plot the histogram. So what was the first requirement for the histogram? That we have to check whether the limits are given or the boundaries are given. Here the class limits are given, so we have to first turn the limits to boundaries and recall the procedure for the construction of class boundaries. Here we have the difference of 1, make it half, so and that half will be subtracted from 25, and that half will be added to 29, so this will become 24.5 to 29.5, and then for the second class this is 29.5 to 34.5, and then 34.5 to 39.5, and then 39.5 to 44.5, then 44.5 to 49.5, 49.5 to 54.5, and then 54.5 to 59.5. Okay, we have constructed the class boundary column, and what is the class width of each class is 29 minus 25, that is 4. Okay, this is 4, this is 4, 40 minus 44 minus 40, this is 4, this is again 4, this is 4, this is 4. Okay, now all classes have the same class width. Now what we have to do is we have to construct the frequency polygon, and recall that frequency polygon is a graph which is obtained by joining the midpoints of the tops of consecutive bars. Here the question is not asking you to construct the histogram first and then you have to construct the frequency polygon. So in this question we are not going to construct the histogram. We will be learning the construction of frequency polygon without histogram. So the first frequency is 2. And the midpoint, how to locate the midpoint? You can see that the classes are defined with 1 centimeter gap, and they have 10 small blocks in that, and every 5th block will be the midpoint, and at the midpoint we have to mark the point 2. Okay, and then the next is the frequency is 4. I have to come at the midpoint of the next class at the 5th block, and I have to mark the frequency 4. And then the next class is 7. So I have to come at the midpoint, and then what I have to do is I have to reach and move in front of 7, and the next is that is 39.5 to 44.5. This is the midpoint, this is the position of 42. Okay, and I have to reach in front of 10. Okay, this is the position for 10, and then 10 is done. Then 45 to 49, this is 8, the next is 45 to 49, then 49.5 to 54.5, this is 6, and then for the last class the frequency is 3, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, these are the midpoints, okay. You can easily locate the midpoint. You can see the width of one block is 10 small blocks, so every 5th block will be the midpoint. So we have marked. Now what we have to do is, please see that we have to join these points with the help of the ruler. Okay, many-sided closed plane figure. Every time you have to pick up the ruler and then you have to join the next 2 points, many-sided and segmented figures. Okay, and join this point with the third point, and then this point has to be joined. This point has to be joined with the next point. Okay, see my working carefully that I'm not keeping the ruler in one direction. Okay, and then the next 2 points will be joined together, and then next 2 points are coming in this direction. Oh, we have marked the midpoints at the top of the rectangles of histogram, which is not visible, but it has to be the closed figure. So what we have to do, that we have to join this side with the midpoint of the previous class, and this side again with the midpoint of the next class, in order to give the idea of closed plane figure. I hope you are clear that how we are closing, because this is one of the important problem of the students, that they always ask that how to join the class and how to complete and close a polygon. So I hope you are clear. Now what we can do is that we can join these all lines with the help of the perfect pen permanent markers, so that my students can see this clearly. Okay, this is outside data, and then we have to join these 2 points. Okay, and then let me keep the ruler properly so that it should not give the impact. Yes, okay, and then like this, and then like this, and then first of all I have to join these 2 points, and then these 2 points. Every time I am keeping and changing the shape of and the position of the ruler, I am not moving in the straight direction. So this is the polygon without histogram, and now it's the time to give the title. So x-axis is the length in millimeters, and this is the frequency column. Okay, the question says that we have to construct the frequency polygon for the lengths of 40 species of fishes. So frequency polygon, okay, frequency polygon representing, you can pick up the title from the question, frequency distribution length of, representing the length of 40 fishes. Okay, I hope you are clear how to construct the frequency polygon without histogram. Poly means many and gon means side, so it's a many-sided closed plane figure. It's a segmented diagram, and you have to mark the points at the mid of the top of the rectangles, and then you have to join those midpoints with the help of ruler to get the frequency polygon. I hope you are clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.